ever wonder if we really have a life review when we cross to the other side? I do, and I love hearing NDE stories that talk about life review, but recently I gained a fresh new perspective on the process from a young man named Henry. Welcome, I'm Linda Dolan, an author and an Akashic Record practitioner, and today I'm going to share what I learned about life review from Henry. By the end of this video, you're going to have a new perspective too, and know that life review is not at all about judgment, but about love and growth instead. Plus, I'm going to share a simple practice that will help you bring all that you learned today into your life now. Henry was one of the 23 children that I channeled and later wrote about in my book, Feel the Love from Above, What the Children in Heaven Want You to Know. And what he shared about life review was profound for me. It actually changed the way I view life on earth. First, let me just tell you a little bit about him. He died of COVID when he was 18 and a college freshman. Henry was incredibly bright, sensitive, a little bit shy, and socially uncomfortable. He said that those situations made him feel like a fish out of water. He was also really hard on himself, and what he longed for was to be like everybody else. When he crossed to the other side, the very first soul he saw was his beloved grandfather, which assured him that Grandpa had never left. He had been watching over him his entire life. From his heavenly vantage point, Henry sees his life in a different light. He knows that he spent many years overlooking his strengths. Even after winning a large national science competition, he still believed that other people were better than he was. And he told me, I knew I was smart, but I wanted to be like the normal kids. And now I realize I was fine all along, exactly as I was. He also told me that normal is greatly overrated. I love that. All of this insight didn't come the moment Henry crossed to the other side. It actually was a result of his life review. He wants us to know that maybe you've heard scary things about life review, like someone's going to judge you or hand out punishments, but he assures us life review is nothing at all like that. He explained that life review begins with preparation, and that wise souls are involved that help us approach it with self-compassion and understanding. Then we remember why we came to earth in the first place, and suddenly our choices, struggles, successes begin to make a whole lot more sense. We also realize that we truly did the very best we could with the information and wisdom that we had at that time. Learning is a big part of the process too. And Henry told me this, I saw that I got a lot of things right, and I also saw where I could have made better choices. And those were the times that I gave into fear. That idea really has stayed with me, because now I realize so many of the choices that we regret didn't come from a lack of love. It came from fear. Henry spent much of his life wishing that he was like everyone else. During his life review, he came to truly know he didn't come here to be normal. He came here to be truly himself. And here's what I find so fascinating that Henry helped me understand. He said, being and accepting you is all you need to do. That is the purpose of life in a nutshell. That is the Heart of Life review as well. It's not about measuring how perfect we were, but discovering how fully we accepted and loved and expressed the person we came here to be. Henry's story inspired me to create my own little mini life review that I do every night, because I'm thinking, why wait till we get to the other side? Why not get a start now? And I incorporate everything Henry taught me. All I need to do is show up with a willingness to see myself with an open and loving heart. It's about balance, celebrating the things I did well and gently noticing where I can choose differently next time. Before I drift off to sleep, I just choose one of these questions to reflect on. How did I give and receive love today? How did I honor myself today? And what will I do differently next time? The goal is not to judge myself. It's simply to learn, to grow, and choose love again tomorrow. It's a life review with compassion, without judgment, guided by love, and inspired by my friend Henry's wisdom. Know and be you. It's all you need to do. If you like this idea, feel free to use it and develop your own questions. My questions change a lot just as I'm changing. If you'd like to read one child's complete story and learn more about the children I channeled, I've made one of their stories available for free on my website, lindamdolan.com. If you'd enjoy this video, I'd really be grateful if you would like and subscribe. It helps people access these messages of hope and love. You know, Henry entered his life review kind of focusing on what he thought he lacked, how shy he was, how different he felt, and how much he wished he was like everyone else. But what he discovered was entirely something different. He saw that he had loved and he had been loved, and he had mattered. He had also persevered. He learned that a successful life is not measured by its length. It's measured by how deeply we love ourselves and others, and how fully we show up as ourselves. After all, life in terms of eternity is just a blink of an eye. So maybe we do not have to wait till the end of our lives to see ourselves through compassionate, loving eyes. I'd like to leave you with my favorite Henry lines, which is, "Normal is greatly overrated." Thank you for being here.